Welcome to the deep dive. We dig into sources to pull out surprising facts and those aha moments just for you.
Mm-hmm.
Today, we're looking at something pretty special. It's this extraordinary story of, well, connection, destiny, and a love that's lasted, what, over 5 decades now.
That's right. Over 50 years. It's really something.
It really is a rare thing these days, maybe. A testament to sticking together. We're excited to unpack it.
Yeah, definitely. And for this deep dive, we're actually zeroing in on just one source, which is quite focused for us. It's called Donna and Roy Richmond's 55th anniversary story.
Okay.
And our mission really is to pull out the key bits of wisdom, the insights from Roy's own account of their life together. Think of it as a shortcut for you, the listener, to grasp what makes a love story like theirs endure and, really thrive.
So it's about finding those core lessons. What can this specific story show you about, say, lasting partnership or those crucial first impressions?
Exactly. And maybe even just what a well-lived life together looks like. It's all in there.
All right, then. Let's get into it. Let's unpack Donna and Roy's story and see what truths it might hold. Where does it begin?
Well, the beginning, the genesis of it all, it really does feel a bit like fate, or at least a remarkable set of circumstances lining up.
Okay.
So picture this. It's June 1969, and there's a bit of a sad backdrop, actually. Donna's family had gone through a tragedy the year before they met.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Yeah, adds a layer, doesn't it? So on what seemed like just another Sunday, her parents, Don and Nellie Thompson, they decide to visit this church, the Full Gospel Assembly in South Oklahoma City.
Right, and Roy.
And Roy, well, he and his parents were already longtime members there, so they just happened to be in the same place at the same time because Donna's parents chose that specific church on that day.
And Roy sees her come in.
He does. He was the drummer for the worship team sitting up there, at his kit.
Mhm.
And Donna walks in, and Roy, he says he was just taken aback. He noticed her long, dark hair immediately.
Just instantly drawn to her.
Completely. He said he could not quit looking at her. He thought right then and there she was, and I quote, the most beautiful girl he had ever seen.
Wow. That's intense for a first glance.
It really is. And apparently he was just itching for the service to end so he could actually go over and, meet her.
What strikes me there is how immediate and powerful that reaction was.
Yeah.
It wasn't just, oh, she's pretty. It was definitive.
Absolutely, like a lightning bolt moment almost.
Yeah.
His descriptions suggest this really profound instant recognition.
Yeah.
And maybe, maybe that kind of powerful start, that faded feeling, maybe that's a key ingredient sometimes, that strong foundation.
Could be. It certainly explains why he was so eager, right? Almost desperate for the service to end. Did he get to talk to her?
He did, yes. After the service wrapped up, they did end up talking.
Okay.
And then sort of spontaneously, a bunch of the young people there decided they wanted to go grab something to eat and then head out to Lake Thunderbird for a swim.
Classic summer plan.
Totally. And Roy, obviously completely smitten already, he jumps on the chance and invites Donna to come along with them.
Did she say yes right away?
Well, she had to get her parents okay first, which she did. She ran off, got permission, came back with the good news.
Nice.
And there's this little detail I love. Roy's cousin was part of the group, and she offered Donna a swimsuit to borrow from her house nearby.
Oh, that's sweet. Like instantly welcoming her into the fold.
Exactly. It paints a nice picture, doesn't it? Roy said he was so excited, just buzzing, and he felt Donna was excited too.
So they all head out. Yep.
They spent the day swimming, hanging out with the group. He described it as just a wonderful day.
It sounds very natural, very low pressure. Not like a formal first date,
Right. And maybe there's something to that. Sometimes those spontaneous, easy moments allow connections to form more genuinely without all the usual first date pressure.
Makes sense. Just people being themselves. And then wasn't there a specific moment at the lake that really stuck with Roy?
Oh, yes. Absolutely. He remembers it so vividly. He got out of the water first, turned around, and saw Donna coming out of the lake. And his exact words were, she had the most beautiful legs he had ever seen.
Ah.
And right then, he says, he was completely smitten.
Smitten. You don't hear that word much anymore, but it perfectly captures that feeling, doesn't it?
It really does. It's not just physical attraction, though that's there. It's like that detail, her legs, just cemented this whole overwhelming feeling for him. That image became like an anchor for that burgeoning love.
Okay, so he's officially smitten. They've had this great spontaneous day. What happens next? Does he play it cool?
Not exactly playing it cool, no. This is where Roy makes a pretty bold move.
Oh, do tell.
So after the lake, They drove around for a bit just talking, and then he took Donna home to Moore, Oklahoma. He walks her to her door.
Standard gentlemanly stuff so far.
Right. But then, remembering this is still their first time meeting, their first day together, he just couldn't help himself. His words. He laid a great big kiss on her.
Whoa. Okay, first meeting.
Yeah.
That is bold.
Right.
What did he think was going to happen?
Well, he actually says he pulled back, fully expecting to get slapped.
I mean, yeah, that wouldn't have been totally surprising back then, maybe even now.
Right. But instead, no slap. He got, and again, his words, a great big smile and hug.
Wow. So she was feeling it too, that reciprocity you mentioned
Oh,
earlier.
exactly. That's the key insight here, I think. His bold, authentic, maybe slightly risky move was met with this equally genuine, positive response. It wasn't just the kiss, it was the shared moment of confirming, okay, yeah, there's something real here. It sort of sealed that initial powerful connection. No games, just mutual feeling.
And little did they know, right? That moment, that kiss, that smile, that was the start of everything.
Precisely. The very beginning of what Roy calls a 56-year journey of a lifetime of stories. Just amazing.
So from that first kiss to a lifetime together,
Yeah.
how quickly did things progress after that?
Pretty steadily, it seems. They dated for a year,
Okay.
and then they got married on July 31st, 1970.
So about a year and a bit after that first meeting at the church.
Yep. And then came family. They were blessed with 3 children, Angel Dawn, Nathan Roy Edward, and Elijah Noel.
He mentioned family time was important.
Oh, hugely. He described their times together just as a family as priceless. That word really stood out.
That's lovely. And it sounds like their life wasn't just about staying home either. They traveled quite a bit.
Oh, extensively. Roy mentions they were really privileged to see many places in the world.
Like where?
All over the USA, naturally, but also Australia twice, Hawaii twice, Italy, the Caribbean, Alaska, Canada. Quite the list.
Wow. Any favorites?
He specifically mentioned that their favorite trips were always on large cruise ships.
Interesting. You know, all that travel combined with the priceless family time, it speaks volumes, doesn't it?
It really does. It shows a commitment to building a shared history, a shared narrative. It wasn't just about being married. It was about actively experiencing life together.
Right. Seeking out new adventures, making memories, constantly adding layers to their story as a couple, as a family.
Exactly. It suggests that enduring love isn't static. It involves growing with your partner, discovering things together.
So what's their life like now? Are they retired?
They are retired from their regular careers, yes, but they're definitely not inactive. They're still serving together, actually, as online Facebook ministers.
Oh, interesting. So they found a new shared purpose in retirement?
Seems that way. And their family keeps growing, of course. They now have 11 grandchildren.
11. Wow.
And they're looking forward to great-grandchildren down the line, and as Roy puts it, many more years of life together.
That continued service, the growing family, it really highlights how a strong relationship keeps evolving, doesn't it? Finding new ways to connect, to contribute, to find joy.
Absolutely. It's not about reaching some endpoint. It's about embracing each new chapter together.
And circling back to that very first impression, that first day,
Right.
does Roy still feel that same way?
It's quite touching, actually. He says, quite plainly, that he still loves Donna just as much as he did that very first day he saw her walk into the church.
After 55 plus years.
Yep. And he adds, he's still smitten with her. And, yes, he specifically mentions he's still smitten with her most beautiful legs.
Huh. That's fantastic. Some things really do last. He's consistent.
He is indeed. It's a lovely closing thought from him.
It really is. So, reflecting on this whole story, this deep dive into just one couple's journey, what does it eliminate for you listening right now about what makes love last? About those first moments and all the quiet, everyday moments that follow?
Yeah, it makes you think, doesn't it?
It does. And maybe here's a final thought to leave you with. We live in a world that often seems to focus on, well, fleeting connections, right?
So looking at Roy and Donna's story, beyond that undeniable initial spark, that powerful first attraction, what are the really essential ingredients that allow a relationship like theirs to not just hang on, but to genuinely flourish for over half a century, filled with all that travel, family, and continued shared purpose? Something to definitely ponder